Namaste, welcome to DB YouTube. We are streaming eFootball 2026. Hope you all enjoy. I couldn't log in the noon. I tried so much, but आज बहुत देर तक अपडेट चल रहा था.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions. It's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Takes a shot! spark a counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. Good ball, good take. Look at this circle. It's hit the uprights. And he can thump it away. Oh, this looks sharp. It's the flank. Now it's Aguero. Loose ball now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is doing no harm at all.
Didn't quite come up this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has been slung wide. Still go forward, and here's the chance to counter. Palmer going like a man possessed at the moment. Now there's a fight. He's had a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it's quite close. Be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. João Cancelo going vertical. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's the delivery. Let's look and place it forward. It's Palmer. It's Aguero! He's desperate to get on the small feet. This time,
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
and we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. Referee says that is that for the first half. And it was a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Aguero. Played right into his path. Palmer! And that's it! Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. A truly wicked strike. Nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter. And while many
ये तो अच्छा वाला हो गया, सोचा नहीं था सही होगा, बोल भी नहीं रहा था कुछ इसी वजह से। पता नहीं लेजेंड में कितने लोग खेलते हैं, प्लीज लेट मी नो इन द कमेंट। लेजेंड में यार थोड़ा सा टफ ही होता है। आई स्टिल फाइंड इट टफ. यूजर मैच भी उतना टफ नहीं होता. जो टफ है भाई, द वन हु यूटिलाइजेज योर प्रेशर. एक ही बंदा मिला था मेरे को जब डिवीजन 4 में खेल रहा था. देन अब सब हल्का है.
This is the time you need that pace.
Shot could be chance for a shot. That is lovely from Law. About as smooth as it gets.
Excuse me for my
And there's the goal.
cough. I might have caught colds today.
So precise. The finish.
It's raining from almost. It's pouring down from last 3 to 4 days. Almost a week, like continuously. Early morning, afternoon, evening. Rain is pouring like a medicine now. Before lunch, after lunch.
So that's 2 now without reply. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Delicately.
Gets his head on it.
Finish certainly didn't match the build-up. Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay of this.
It's played through for him. And it's made its way to him. And the shot. Well taken goal. A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Played out to the left flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking to play him in. Crosses it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He is through here. That's a throw. Substitution.
अरे सब करना भूल गया. सब करना था.
Nicely weighted ball. Promising position. Great chance. No, not this time.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's a sharp pass.
Queen's Park really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 5 minutes added time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well read. Danger is averted. Looking for options for movement. And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
लंबा मैच खेलना पड़ेगा. छोड़ो, ये नहीं खेलते हैं. लेट्स डू द यूज़र मैचेस. यूज़र मैचेस खेलते हैं, वो ज़्यादा अच्छा है.
is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I do like the look of the very athletic Morgan Rogers. He's a very powerful ball carrier with the right intelligence to play in all advanced positions.
João Cancelo has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long. And that's looking.
उठा लिया है कार्ड.
Looking for options for movement. Neatly clipped into space. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. It's a sharp little ball here. Cantona is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saka promptly onto that, and that is that. That is good alertness. Quarter of an hour played. And it's been played through. Adams with the clearance. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Offside.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective involvement. Law really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, what has happened here? Cantona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That pass has been well intercepted.
It's beyond the defence.
And he's in on goal. It's Aguero!
Wow.
A real chance and a real let-off. Knocks it into space. De Bruyne. This is Aguero. Aguero! It's hit the uprights. And again! Of course! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about staying on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Park.
Manchester can certainly afford to see this half out.
Chance! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
It's a really well-measured ball. De Bruyne. He's in plenty of space here. It's not Pogba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
What just happened was just around now I realized at the end of the game that I'm playing a play versus player game. I was thinking about I'm doing
Just
AI.
one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Substitution in progress.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's Aguero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught napping. This is De Bruyne. It's going to go a long way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a throw. Sylvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. De Bruyne. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's got away. Built as the single goal between the sides. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time and again they are repelled. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Szoboszlai. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a nicely shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Manchester surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That was nowhere near his best. Nicely intercepted.
Manchester have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And that could send him on his way. Goes for a shot! And that is well cleared.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
McAllister. Now it's Cantona. And here's Haaland. Takes a shot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Oh, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Mignon clears. Lovely pass, but can he get... Goes for a shot! And it's fallen kindly here. And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Schneider. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And here's Thuram. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot, surely! Goal, Milan! And Milan happily! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, what has happened here? Been knocked away. Playing cross field, changing the point of attack. Bastoni makes the interception.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's Rui Costa. Costa Corta. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Incredible.
He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. That's a lovely neat pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now then, the ball's come loose. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Right card. Joao Felix.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Joao Felix knocks it out wide. Schneider. Bastoni tries to clear. Taken back almost at once. Van Basten knocks it into space. Van Basten. He might be in here. Van Basten! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
That is indeed the final act. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Inter really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Second half is up and running. Schneider. Can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Schneider. Joao Felix. He's going for goal! Always going over the top.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Nice looking ball.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Ribery going after that. He's given it away. De Bruyne. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's got away. Look at this. Martinez! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Inter Milan in the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking to play him in. I think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's gone looking for safety. Now it's Ribery. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. That looks like a final warning. Still no card. This looks promising in terms of distance and angle. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitution for Milan, number 17, De Bruyne, number 7, Rui Costa, number 10, Batistuta, number 12, Van Basten, coming on the field, number 23, Donadoni, number 8, Rico,
And he's there to clear it.
Hazard, number 20, Mavic, substitution.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Massaro, good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. Thinks about the shot. Massaro! And he's there to belt it away. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. It's a shade optimistic. Now it's on it. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward, give themselves a chance to draw level.
I think we're just about done here. Quality ball. Scamacca. Varela. It's official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Tries to play it through. Plays one through. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Desperate defending required here. That's the keeper's ball. And that's it. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most... Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And it's De Bruyne. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. Okay, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Rice. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Over to the right flank. João Cancelo. De Bruyne gives it back. And the shot! It's there! And we have liftoff! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Foden. Divine. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Preston are looking to break at pace. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Looking at a different game now.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum.
This looks promising. Flashes it across. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
It's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, what has happened here? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. defence. Saliba with the clearance. And they can counter here. Preston are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go...
Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And now they can clear their lines. Distributed tidily. And it's Thompson. Sylvestre with the clearance. He's had it nicked away. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
In comes the corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Preston can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So double change here, and those changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Header comes in! That wasn't the worst effort in the world. Tries to pass it through. He's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Foot in.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11. Brady. Substitution.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is well cleared. Preston have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. This ended up in no man's land. Thompson. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's having a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Preston found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out. He's having a pop! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Divine. That's been intercepted. João Cancelo. Attempting, and Torres! Oh, he's been caught napping. This is Gerrard, and that's a good ball. Somewhat off target. That is as much time as there will be. What a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And if you do have a chance today, please.
nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Just joined and just missed the kickoff. Good read.
That's great positioning, so control.
So, a reprieve for the time being. This is a Aguero. Pass back. Really good. Bullish header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he...
Getting up there! Not the best of headers. Robertson with intent. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Third of the match or thereabouts goal, and we still await the first goal. Southampton are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
He's had a shot! And he's done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on in the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should have led.
Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Got forward. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Shot, surely! Who's going to be first to this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Saliba. There will be mercy and it's still incoming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee says that is that for the first half. It's certainly sipping along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been very flat, and the support can't make it cheer them. So an awful lot of questions got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Still Melton there. It's going wide left. Knocks it into space. terrific header. Look, he met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, a diversion. That's all that was needed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Southampton are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it.
Go for a shot!
Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Just about up to the hour now. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Deftly away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Still best. Can he spark a counter here? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He swung in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, terrible pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. No, that was never going to make it. It's a lovely, neat pass. It's not gone back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Aguero. Thumps it clear.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Sneak it up in no man's land. Too much ball here, they're seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. joyous. A perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? night like match day, especially here, this crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Who do you reckon is pivotal?
The fellow you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi, I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He wasn't winger, moved a little bit deep.
There's the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that. Right card, clears it away. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. And now they can spring out of defence. Dew picks it up out wide. Oh, he leaps for it! Oh, not the best of headers. Still 0-0. Spread to the right. It's going wide left. He's gone backward here. Tries to cross. And he's there to clear it. Messi. And the shot! That is really good tenacity. Get a throw in. Aguero! And he has his goal! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
गुड इवनिंग अभी मैं मैसेज देख रहा हूँ इवनिंग क्वाइट वन टाइम शायद आपने मैसेज किया होगा। बड़ा बोर हो रहा था। देयर आर 2 people वाचिंग बट दे डोंट स्पीक नथिंग। काफ़ी देर से गुड इवनिंग से देख रही हूँ मैं। अरे
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed on.
15 minutes till half-time. Cleared away. Too happy to take that back. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Might come loose. Nahi. That's a simple one for the keeper. Just past the 40th minute mark. And that's well seen too. Hakimi. Raheem Diaz. Added time. That was a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. Mackay! And a neat finish.
ये हुआ ना गोल तो भाई आके चले गए लगता है। I didn't notice when you visited, man. मैसेज ध्यान नहीं दिया, मे बी आई वाज इन द गेम और समथिंग.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. It was so late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
That was a gem of a half. Look, is having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, do it.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, well played, well played. But he's heaved it away.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Al-Kubasi wants to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for the run. Let's make sure that's not getting through.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
El Kanous. El Kanous showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well played. That just snuffed out the danger. Oh, good spread. And the keeper takes decisive action. Tries to pass it through. Al-Kanous. Right card. Calmly anticipates. Now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. He's got away. Oh, that's superb. He's having a hit. No, he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He has found a way through. It's Schneider! A real chance and a real let-off.
Schneider clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue. Maybe there were better options for him there.
Raheem Diaz. Nicely weighted ball. He's found space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? It's a nicely shaped ball. Azraoui. It's destined for the flank. He does really well to win the ball there. He's in a great position here. Oh, what has happened? It's a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great defending, strong and determined. Morocco can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the minute was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. players who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. How do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I'm Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence.
Oh, it rattles the bar! Sylvestre gets it away. Now it's Aguero. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Llorente with the cross. Chiellini tries to clear. Llorente in acres of space out wide. Nice interception, well timed. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Kubasi. Oyarzábal. And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! Can he spark a counter here? Kubasi. Juke. And here's Aguero. It's anyone's. Oh, he's been caught. And again! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. He cuts out the supply. Schneider. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. They have every right to.
And it's Pedri. That's been slung wide. And here's Oyarzábal. Played out wide. Fabian Ruiz. Ball is bounced loose now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And towards the middle. Here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now then, the ball's come loose. Over to the right flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball, good take. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Deftly away. That brings the first half to a close. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the one to try. There's been plenty of industry and hard work as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
There's the header! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Fabian Ruiz. He's a sharp little ball here. Laporte. He's hit it long, but astray. Schneider. Gavi. Correa. Silvestre makes the interception. Silvestre. That's good play. This is Messi. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, super find. Good pass. I would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And now the breakaway. It's been slipped through. Jude is onto it in a flash. Messi is always looking to break lines. And it's Snyder. He'll try from distance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Number 18.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood of the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be. Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Good looking ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's really well cleared. As we head towards the end. It's a promising position. He's in a great position here.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Here's Snyder. Oh, the ball's run loose. Chance, surely! And Port herring after the ball here. Pedri. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is...
Hey, Sure, how are you, man? What a goal, man. Oh, you saw that goal? Snyder's one. Yeah, Snyder and Aguero does those things, man. I was really getting bored by almost I was about to drop my stream after completing this AI and all. Today I'm just pursuing for that events as many as can be completed.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things up. On the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. It's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Felix was here. I didn't notice his message and he went.
Rafael Leao.
Who is going to stay if I don't talk?
Could be unstoppable if he's in the mood.
I know today I'm not feeling that energy, you know. God knows why.
That deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Really well played.
Martinez. Searching pass he's played there. No, that's been intercepted. So it's still 0-0. And it's Snyder. It's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. There's the delivery. That's a reprieve for the time being. Now then, the ball's come loose. Someone off target. Darmian getting this one clear. Now it's Aguero.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's been caught napping. Aguero! It's there!
I didn't expect that ball to be running through,
A
man.
signature finish.
Yeah, got it, bro. That goal was really good.
Time again.
Even myself, I was shocked, I mean to say. Aguero card is working, man. And I tried to play in your formation. It's not working for me, man. I don't play that slow. It's good for possession, I guess. If I'm willing to play possession game, then it's fine. And I'm not a possession player, but it doesn't work for me. And good in counter.
Ribery. Tries to pass it through. Gets into a good position. Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Probing pass. Can he finish?
That was a nice pass.
Just on target. Yeah, I think he's put
Absolutely, I have no chance from there. Yep,
To at least hit the target.
I have no chance from there to save. If not the goalkeeper.
deception. His positioning was spot on. Looking to play it in. He's worked it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
See, Rafael, you also can do that. But proper curl, not blitz curl. Let's see.
Stones for half-time. Exactly similar along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much on the grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So straight into the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
It's made its way to him. Oh, he's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps in the back.
Now it's Martinez. Neatly clipped into space.
Why no foul? It's supposed to be a foul.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, well measured. He's found and a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
London has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing and see you've got ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at. And it's so easy to raise the pace and the tempo to do just that.
And it's Schneider. Schneider makes a dash. It's Schneider! No, not quite.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. One terrible pass. No, that was never going to make it. Rafael Leao looking for a runner. Aguero! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Distributed tidily. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Martinez. Played back into the centre. Now it's Rafael Leao. Into the last 5 minutes. Driving through the middle.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
At last. At last. Long time back. Oh, brother.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's
So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination. what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Up and running then. Now it's Martinez, and he was quick to react. Stood up well to him there. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. There's a look up, impressive job. They've scored! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Schneider going face to face with his great rival. The pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No, that was never going to make it. And he's managed to get rid. It's a pretty loose pass.
If they want to counter, they can do with more speed.
He's had it nicked away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Aguero.
Aguero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider might be taking the shot. He's got a goal.
And simple one.
And he is away.
Very,
The
very
launch
simple
of a
one.
brand new hero. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up sipping a goal in the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Plenty of space out wide here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Ribery with the clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Strong running down that left flank. Well measured. And there's the shot! He scored!
That was too easy counter.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing
Was
the
it
keeper
right card?
there.
Yes, it was right card.
After 41 minutes, number 15, Michael.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Referee Rafael Leao.
2 added minutes has been
Looking to
indicated.
play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. This looks promising. The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So the action is resumed. Busio. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Schneider. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Venezia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 29.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Substitutions taking place.
Cross needs to be good. Damian can get it clear. It'll be a throw-in. He's got away. Now there's a fine ball. Nicely shaped cross. And the shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Coming on the field is number 9.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Busio. Busio. Looking for options for movement. And it's been hooked away. Scamacca. It's made its way to him. Well,
team really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
5 minutes left on the clock.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Raspadori is onto this. I think we're just about done here.
That has been indicated.
Aim forwards. And here's Turam. Busio. He's in a great position here. Whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's it. The pressure finally lifts. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Good night, people. This is my last stream for today. See you all tomorrow.